Esiva, this is LaserBolt coming at you with another Overwatch video, and welcome to today's. We're going to be talking about, hero balancing of 4 scores, some getting nerfed and some getting buffed. But just a quick little insight, of course, there is a brand new map that has been released called Oasis, in case you didn't know. We are also getting different sorts of, like right here, they're celebrating Diablo's 20th anniversary, and Overwatch will have unique sprays. So here we're able to the 6 different unique sprays you're able to obtain within Overwatch that are going to be in celebration for Diablo. So that's where you have a little bit of a snippet of news. But I know you guys are here to find out what are the patches, what are the buffs, what are the nerfs of the patch notes. So one thing I do want to let you guys know, you're able to access this patch note if you are on PC. You're able to actually, partake in the patch without first being pushed. So it's going to be available on PC first, but if you want to go ahead and take advantage of the patch before it even gets released to everyone, you're able to do so. Don't forget, guys, all you got to do, it's very simple to do. All you got to do is log into your PC, restart your Battle.net, navigate to Overwatch tab in the left-hand menu, select the Overwatch from the region account drop-down menu, click install, and it will automatically install the patch for you guys. So just a quick reference note if you're on the PC. But let's go ahead and talk about what we're able to do within these, with this patch notes. Now, these are not currently available on the PlayStation 4 or on the Xbox One. These are going to be future patches that are coming to us. Of course, everything gets tested first on the PC, and then we get it pushed to the PlayStation 4. So here, let's talk a little bit about the few general updates that we're getting. So we're getting an emote wheel. Players can now equip up to 4 emote sprays and voice lines from within the hero gallery. Now, voice lines and emote submenus can be accessed using the left and right mouse button for within the communication wheel. Players can now bind individual sprays, emotes, and voice lines to unique keys of the mouse. So that's pretty much for your PC players. Those are the few tweaks and changes we're getting within the emote wheel. Now, as far as hero balancing, this is what we have. So let's start off with Ana. Here are the changes we could expect coming to Ana. So the biotic grenade healing boost on allies has been decreased to 50. So her healing grenade that allows you to heal your enemies or target your enemy, not target your enemy, but target your partner or your friend or your ally that you used to give them the healing boost, that has been decreased to 15%. The reason it's been decreased is the healing boost from Ana's biotic grenade was providing too much healing, especially when used on a target with large health pools. So they went ahead and decreased the healing boost that she provides. Very small nerf, but something interesting to do, partake, especially if you're like playing with Ana and you like her healing ability, then it's going to be something you might want to take note, that her healing is not going to be as OP as it was before. Next up, we have D.Va. Now, D.Va is getting a nerf and a buff, sort of, kind of, not really, but a woo. First and foremost, she's getting her health increased from 200 to 400, so that's going to give her a little bit more advantage to take a little bit more damage than she usually did. But her armor is getting decreased from 400 to 200. So it's going to be an interesting, it's kind of like a little swapperoo. That's why I'm saying it's a nerf and a buff, because you're getting the increase in health, but your armor is also getting decreased. Also, her fusion cannon, her bullet damage is getting decreased from 3 to 2. So she's going to be outputting a little bit less damage than she usually has. But the number of bullets that she's able to fire per shot is getting actually increased from 8 to 11. So she's getting a nice little tweak, a nice little balancing, and this is the reason why this is happening. D.Va's armor often made her feel like she had no weakness, even against heroes that are often effective against bigger targets, aka like Reaper. The changes to her fusion cannon will result in a small overall decrease in damage, but they should feel more consistent now. Next up, we have ROADHOG. So what's going to be primarily changed in him is his chain hook. Targets are now pulled directly in front of ROADHOG rather than straight to him, except in cases where ROADHOG drastically rotates. Hooked targets are now released if they leave ROADHOG's line of sight before they're being pulled. Line of sight checks, which detects if the target should be initially hit by a hook, are now done from a Roadhog's position rather than the hook position. So the reason they're doing this is because they don't want the hook. They feel that it should be more consistent for Roadhog players, but it should also feel more reasonable for enemies, as they cannot be hooked or pulled around from any corner. So no longer will he be able to hook around corners or around walls. It's going to give you a nice ability, especially if you're playing against the Roadhog. You won't be getting, dang it man, he's so OP, pulling me from the wall, I was behind the wall. You won't be able to have that more of a frustration experience when you're playing against the Roadhog. And for you Roadhog players, you're going to actually want to line up your hook now, as opposed to just kind of spamming it. Next up, we have Sombra, which is getting a buff, and her buff is going to be her hack ability. The time it takes to hack a target has been decreased from 1 second to 0.8 seconds, giving it a faster time to actually hack that ability. The reason they're doing this is because they said Sombra often had difficulty hacking enemies, even when she surprised the target. This change could help her execute hacks a little bit more easier. As far as characters, those are heroes. Those are the only ones that are getting nerfed and buffed. There's still a little bit more tweaks that they're doing to the user interface. The stay as a team button lights up when any one of your team clicks on it, so that's a new thing. They're fixing a little bit about the kill feeds as well. Heroes ability icons are now displayed. Ultimate abilities are now indicated with an orange arrow, and headshots eliminations are now indicated with a red icon. They're going to be fixing a couple general bugs, AI bugs, competitive play bugs, and hero bugs, and map bugs. The ones I want to go ahead and point out from you guys are the following. They went ahead and fixed a bug in competitive play, fixed a bug preventing players from receiving experience points when playing off-season games. Another one that I want to point out, which is the heroes one, is fixed a bug that sometimes prevented Widowmaker's Venom Mine from attaching to a wall. And they went ahead and fixed a couple map issues where it allowed Widowmaker and Sombra to reach certain points and certain locations within different sorts of maps, so you won't be able to do that as well. So those are pretty much your overall in general patch notes. If you guys want to read the complete patch list, I'll definitely drop a link down below. One of the cool things is they fixed a lot of issues that they were having with poses and all that stuff, because one thing in Overwatch that you definitely want to look good, especially when you're doing your posts or your victory poses. So that about wraps up our Overwatch news and update. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are happy with these buffs and these nerfs. And don't forget guys, if you want to stay up to date to everything Overwatch, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.